There are at least 422 feature film adaptations of Frankenstein. It's one of the most told public domain stories interpreted in every way imaginable, from Andy Warhol's Frankenstein, a ridiculously perverted X-rated 3D version, to one of my favorite films from last year, Lisa Frankenstein. Still, when I heard a while back that Guillermo del Toro would be creating a new version, I perked up. I was hopeful that he would present a faithful adaptation of Mary Shelley's novel in his signature style. On the other hand, I've always found that book to be a kind of a slog to read. For the most part, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein sticks pretty close to the source material while imagining it through his own familiar lens of beauty, sweeping landscapes, gothic horror, and moral quandary. It's very pretty and well acted and doesn't add a whole lot to the mythos. The film cold opens, LOL, with an Arctic ship trapped in a sheet of ice as its fatigued crew try to free it with shovels and ice picks. Del Toro uses this stark beginning beautifully, showcasing a natural harshness similar to Mary Shelley's original bookends. The story of the creature's creation is told in flashback, first from the point of view of Victor Frankenstein, then from the monster himself. From there, he leans into the classic tale of Dr. Frankenstein, played by Oscar Isaac, his obsession to create life, and his crush on Elizabeth Mia Goth, Victor's brother's fiancée. Ooh, soon to be the, wait for it, bride of Frankenstein. I was a little puzzled by her infatuation with the creature, who she only met briefly while he was chained up in Victor's dungeon. I guess her empathy was enough to fall in love, but it needed a little more depth to make sense. I will admit this is the first film adaptation of Mary Shelley's classic tale that I watched, but I am familiar with some of the artistic liberties Del Toro took in his adaptation, and I think the vast majority of them are beautiful and help breathe life into the tale at modern times, while also helping differentiate it from other adaptations and giving Del Toro's unique spin to it. Similarly to his work on Pinocchio, 2022, you can see his admiration and respect for the source material, while you can also see his personal footprint and soul poured all over the project. Oscar Isaac is brilliant in his role as Dr. Frankenstein, and Jacob Elordi shines in a career-pivoting role. Goth and Waltz are great as well, and the film features some other pleasantly familiar faces like Game of Thrones alums Charles Dance and David Bradley. An all-around great performance from the amazing cast completes the craft of the film as another career highlight in Del Toro's magical filmography. I will say the movie is a little bit too long, while ironically the plot also takes some shortcuts and contrivances to push things forward, but that's not as dire as it sounds, and the film is enjoyable from start to finish with great writing and directing from Del Toro. A poetic tale that mourns and dazzles. Del Toro's adaptation of Frankenstein is one of the most beautiful and well-crafted films of the year, while preserving the heart of the original tale and taking brave liberties to unify it as Guillermo's personal work. Frankenstein works on every level and manages to serve as 150 minutes of pure cinema and breathtaking entertainment.